And here we are on Saturday, June 27th of 2015, finally at the home of my good buddy Max Beta here in Maple Heights, Ohio.
Bedford.
Bedford Heights. Oh, I keep forgetting. Sorry. Nice way to start. He's going to show us his video rooms. Come on over here, Mikey, and have at it.
All right, over here is a good chunk of the Betamax cassette tapes.
Are these over here in front of me?
There's a few VHS stacked up over there, too.
I'm leaving. These are all from my buddy Gary Herman.
99% of these are beta tapes.
Right. Good thing. These are also, well, yeah, these are from Gary. That's his writing on these things.
Lots of 80s TV, chock full of commercials. 90s TV as well, but mostly 80s TV.
Right. These are also from Gary here. These are store-bought up here, obviously.
Yeah, and those are store-bought, a lot of store-bought VHS tapes and some home recording VHS tapes too. And a couple of big box betas right there, the Funeral Home and Body Shop, and right underneath that's The Killing of Satan.
Oh, jeez.
Which is a fantastic, terrible Turkish movie.
And this thing I like, Daddy. What's a Betamax? That's kind of cool. And above that, who is this?
Michael Berryman.
Very nice. And on the floor we have
a bunch of records.
Bunch of records. With Rush, I think I heard of them. More records. We have beta tapes, we have records, and over here,
a whole ton of laser discs.
Laser discs. All the Star Trek movies and TV shows, right?
Yep, that's the entire run of the original TV series, and then all the movies up to First Contact.
Mm-hmm.
Plus that 25th anniversary special.
Right.
And these are in no particular order. I just kind of face out the ones that I like a lot.
Right.
Some Criterions and
Signature
Jaws.
Collection of Jaws. Is that Criterion?
No, that's that the MCA Universal Signature Collection series. Which is great. That has the soundtrack, the book.
Wow.
A Criterion Collection of Akira. That's what Laserdisc was made for.
Right.
That movie looks beautiful on Laserdisc.
Okay, let's walk over to this part. And what do we have over here? More albums?
Some more records.
Okay, and now over here?
Some more beta tapes there. Lots of store-bought beta tapes. A lot of those are in old video store clamshells. More store-bought beta tapes over here.
Let me actually move this camera down. And get into some of the titles here, because I know these guys are going to want to see this.
Some good stuff.
Raw deal. Arnold, right?
Yeah.
I saw that once. Blood Simple, Commando. Seen Commando a million times.
I love Commando.
It's a great movie. High body count in that movie.
2 copies of Poltergeist 2 up there. I just happened to get 2 for some reason.
Getting that right now. Wow. A lot of stuff. Okay. Go ahead. You lead the way. It's your house. You lead the way.
More Betamax tapes over here. Lots of store-bought ones. Well, there's a couple of books there.
Books over
here. Just because I didn't have any room on my shelf for the books.
Look at this. Okay, more beta tapes. Oh my God.
More beta tapes on the other side.
I'm gonna get. They're gonna want to see close-ups of these titles. I know these guys. Out of the Bonds.
Bunch
Runaway.
of Disney stuff there.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to still frame this. So there's the Omen, a magnetic video. Wow.
And that copy of Phantasm is signed.
Cool.
And so actually the copy of Carrie is also signed.
Who signed it?
PJ Souls.
Oh, that's right.
You were there.
I met her, right. I met her,
you were with me.
Okay, more beta tapes.
More beta tapes.
These are, I think, a lot of these are from me.
Yeah, I got a lot of these from you.
All these Dymo labels I spent hours putting on to make sure they're all centered and all that. I gave you the Summer 82 CES. What was I thinking?
I don't know.
That's great stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
And a whole ton, that's the whole run of Star Trek Next Generations down there, too.
On the bottom. Those came from Chris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seasons 1 through 7.
Wow.
And a bunch of Deep Space Nine and Voyagers over there as well.
There's some of the guys asked about, where the heck is it now? There it is, the SKC beta tapes. There's the only one I ever had. Got an 82 from the SKC booth at the CES. It's good stuff. It was a good tape. have splash on that from, I think, off a cable.
And I've watched that tape back, and it's perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
it is. It's good stuff. Let's go in there.
There's some pneumatic tapes down here.
Got some pneumatic tapes that came in from my buddy in Michigan.
And and there's some store-bought VHS of more Star Trek and Doctor Who.
Wow. Good stuff, good stuff.
And the only reason I have those Star Trek VHS tapes is because a friend of mine gave them to me, and I couldn't bear to throw them in the garbage.
Nah, not
It's
Star
Star
Trek.
Trek. I can't
Even though it's VHS.
Can't
Nah.
throw Star Trek out.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
My homemade lost prop.
Oh, yeah. Dharma Initiative. I love it. I love it. Let's see what's inside there.
Orientation.
Oh, man, look at that.
Session 1.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Very nice. Very nice. You lost prop. That's funny. Now in the main room, this is the video. Let me just get a wide shot of the whole place. This is where Mike watches his movies from on his 55-inch Samsung TV, which I also own, 40-inch.
And right next to that, because of Mr. Ray Glasser, I have another TV.
Because of me. Because of me, huh? Oh yeah, with my SL2000 portable Betamax, which does work.
I love using that thing. That's a workhorse. Then
Yes, it is. Yeah, that'll go on forever.
Then they have the pneumatic hooked up to
Which
that TV
now,
as well.
which pneumatic is this for all those who are going to want to know?
That's the VO 5800.
5800.
The same
okay.
one they used in season 3 of Lost.
Oh, jeez, got to get that on tape. And there's a tube widescreen TV, but not an HD, right?
Yeah, this is an old TV, one of the old theater-wide TVs. So
right.
this is a standard definition set.
Yeah, Toshiba make good stuff though.
Yeah, that's a great TV.
And under your TV, what do we have here? Let's get these. Let's do your video rack.
Some of the machines.
Yes.
On top, right here, we have the Sony Blu-ray player. That's the BDP S300. Underneath that, Super Betamax.
Yay!
That is the SLHF 360.
Right. Under that.
Under that is a dual deck CD burner.
Okay. And on the bottom, the 400.
On the bottom, another Super Betamax, the SLHF 400.
Right. And on the other side.
AV receiver, Pioneer. Then down there, underneath that, is a DVD burner. So it's got a DVD player and a VHS, so I can transfer stuff, VHS
Right. Yeah.
tapes,
Yeah.
beta tapes, whatever.
Right. And on the bottom.
Underneath that, that is the Laserdisc player. That is a Pioneer CLD D560.
Very good.
Middle of the road Laserdisc player, but
Okay.
it's got both side play. I love
Okay.
that.
We have a turntable over here.
Turntable over there.
What kind of turntable? It's a Sony.
It's a Sony. It's a decent,
Yeah.
nothing high end, nothing fancy, but it
Okay.
plays my records for me.
Alrighty. And over here on this wall, we have the DVD collection.
It's a few
Part of it.
Blu-rays there.
Part of it.
There's a couple of holes now that Ray is borrowing. Repo Man.
That's what
and
Ray does, yeah.
Maniac.
These all look like Blu-rays over here on
Hands
top.
around the Blu-rays.
Right.
Some shelves with more DVDs.
More, I see a lot of box sets there too. A lot of Blu-rays, Mikey. A lot. Wow. Look at this.
Some DVDs and CDs. All my DVDs are not out here. Some of them are still just in boxes. I just don't have enough shelves.
Yet.
Yes.
And up here we have
Eventually I'll take the other 1,000
piece of
DVDs
shit
out.
Sanyo Betamax. Sorry guys, they're crap. Below that we have, a 750.
SLHF 750, which
Right.
needs new heads. The
And
power's
bel-
on.
And below that we have 500, 300.
That's the SLHF 500. That works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that machine.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have it hooked up.
And we have a SL 5000 on the bottom.
SL 5000, the first front-loading Betamax, as far as I know.
It
the
is.
first
It
front-loading
is.
Betamax.
Yeah, it is.
That doesn't work, but it's a nice display piece.
And back here we have
some more DVDs and knickknacks
and
shit.
CDs.
A few CDs.
Big CD collection. God.
That's not all. That's just a few of the CDs.
course.
A lot of the
Let's
CDs
go
are
around
in
the couch.
boxes.
And go back to that wall. Now on this wall we have more DVDs.
Some more DVDs.
Let's see.
An old 8mm camera up top there too,
Right there.
which does work.
The guys are going to want to see what Mikey collects.
Bunch of TV
See a
shows
lot of
over
box
there.
sets there.
Yeah, most of this shelf is a lot of just TV, all the X-Files,
On the
Twilight
right.
Zones.
I'm on the right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see all these.
Babylon 5. The whole run.
Wow.
Plus Crusade and Wizards is up there too.
Of course. Now, the fun stuff.
Some more box
Top
sets.
shelf we have from left to right. Go ahead.
The PAL Hellraiser set's got Hellraisers 1, 2, and 3 in there. Just comes in the cube, which is really neat. I like that.
And
And the Phantasm Sphere, and also another
can you open
British,
that thing up?
Yeah, another British release. It's a bit dusty, but it's got all 4 Phantasm movies
How cool.
in there, although now that the 5th one is coming out, they'll have to make another set, I guess.
Right. And
Behind that, the Fly set, that's another British edition. It's got all 3 old Flies, plus David Cronenberg's Fly, and then the Fly 2.
God.
Blind Dead collection. Both seasons of Masters of Horror right there. A German Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, pull that. You got to pull that out. Got to show that in detail. That thing was too much.
This is pretty neat.
Yeah, it is. Okay, here we
Comes in a
go.
little cardboard chainsaw, which is great.
Look at that sucker.
Really cool release.
Very.
2 discs, bunch of extras. Although
Wow.
all the extras on here are now on the U.S. Blu-ray, so there's nothing on here that you can't get.
Yeah, but
in
this
the
the
US,
packaging.
But just the packaging.
The packaging is so unique.
really neat.
Yeah, it really is. It is neat. Wow. And the next shelf has,
The Lord of the Rings sets. Got the Forbidden Planet box set.
which I never did get.
Wicker Man box set. The 2 Evil Dead Book of the Deads
Wow.
editions. Wicker Man, great movie. The original Wicker Man, not
Right.
the god-awful remake. Christopher Lee at his finest. Right
Yeah,
there.
that put me to sleep, that movie.
All the old Peter Jackson, the Lost stuff. What was that? Well, there's a few DVDs just piled up back there.
Yeah.
And this, a gift from Ray Glasser.
Ah, yes. You remember that.
Oh, yes.
Still wrapped. Look how I still kept it wrapped. Beautiful.
Of course.
Of course. Very good. Japanese tape, I think, right? Came with my 3000,
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
Price tag's still on.
Wow, I never saw that. You got to tip it up because the light is making it reflect and we can't really see it. Okay, there we go. That's yen.
Yeah.
620 yen. Okay.
Fantastic.
Wow. Yeah, keep that forever.
The whole run of The Prisoner down there.
Oh, you have all the Prisoner. I didn't know
I
that.
love that show.
That's a great show. Great show.
All the old Universal monster movies.
Wow.
Amityville box set. The classic Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Of course.
Of course.
And more CDs over here.
More CDs. Just a few
Yeah.
more CDs. All my Rush CDs down there. Bunch of
Wow.
Rush bootlegs. Too.
A lot of stuff, Mikey. How long have you been collecting all this?
Let's see. I started collecting DVD when those came out. That was around 99.
97, well, 98, 99, yeah.
Yeah, I
right.
got my player in 99.
Yeah,
Like I said, this isn't all the DVDs.
right.
There's probably at least 1,000 more in boxes. I just haven't put them out.
And how about CDs? When did you begin collecting
CDs, I
those?
started collecting CDs in 89. And
Okay,
again, all the CDs aren't
right,
out
yeah.
yet either.
Wow. Lot of stuff. Here's all your remotes.
Yeah, yes. A remote for everything, of
Yep.
course.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This time travel thing. Got to get that. That is great.
Because I love time travel movies.
Oh,
and
so do I.
stories.
They're the best. And this over here, got her.
Priscilla Barnes from Three's Company.
Right.
And Mallrats.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's see what we have here. Doctor Who. Who signed this?
My favorite Doctor, the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy.
Huh.
That was autographed for me at the 50th anniversary celebration in London, which I did not go to, but a friend of mine, his father went and got that signed for
And how
me.
about the one next to it? On the right.
Next to it, pictures of my father when he was young.
What I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, very nice, Mike. Nice start.
Yeah.
4,000
way to go.
4,000 beta tapes in one house, right?
Yeah, about 4th. Yeah, there's more in the basement, too. So.
I thought I was bad. Of course, about 1,000 of those came from me.
Right,
Pretty
right.
much, yeah. Oh, you're well on your way, Mikey.
Oh, yes.
All right, we're going to sign off on this screensaver here, and we'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the tour of Max Beta's Beta Lair. Bye-bye. Mike playing his sitar, a real Indian sitar. Sounds good, Mike.
Yeah. Sounds real good. Oh, God.
This is bizarre. This is something you don't see every day.
Yes, it's way out of tune. As soon as you set this thing down, it goes out of tune.
Really?
Yeah.
That's screwed up.
They're a pain in the ass.
How old is this thing?
I bought this about 10 years ago.
And did you buy it new?
Yeah.
So it's about 10 years old.
Yeah.
Huh. Sounds great. Nope.
It's a weird instrument.
You like weird stuff, so that's no surprise.
Yeah, it's...
So you hold it with your foot.
Yeah, you can... It's... You use this weird little pick.
So play Norwegian wood, come on. This thing is cool.
Probably the last time I played was probably a year ago.
Really?
Maybe.
That thing is gigundous. I can't even fill the frame with this camera. And this camera has a wide angle lens. Oh, the guys on YouTube are gonna love to see this.
Don't put this on YouTube.
Ready? Go.
Jethro Tull,
Thick as a brick. What year would this come out?
1972.
Okay, go.
Got the newspaper in it. These are fairly common. You can still find these every so often, you know, secondhand record stores and things like that. But this isn't. My dad kept all this stuff in really good shape. So.
I see that. Wow.
Well, there you have it.
A newspaper inside an album.
I read through this whole thing when I was a little kid.
Did you really?
I loved it. I still love it.
That is amazing. I've never seen that before.
Great record.
Keep it there. Put the back to it. Flip it up to the back again. I'm just starting to get a close-up of that when you moved it. That is amazing. Here's a pop-up, right?
Yep.
And what year was this one?
Jethro Tull Stand Up, 1969. Got the pop-up in it.
That is so cool.
Excellent.
Yeah.
If you love Jethro Tull, this is great. If you
Wow.
hate them, this would be horrifying, I would imagine.
But still.
But how
cool.
could you hate Jethro Tull?
There you go.
So.
All right, now give me the story again of Klaatu.
Klaatu, when this originally came out in 1976, people thought the Beatles had reformed and under an assumed name, Klaatu, because there was no pictures of the band,
Okay.
no names, no credits to any of the songs.
Wow.
It is not the Beatles at
Okay.
all. They're a Canadian trio.
Do they sound like the Beatles?
There's definitely some similarities
Yeah.
to the Beatles, but I honestly don't know why people thought
okay.
it was the Beatles. I mean,
Yeah.
there's like a couple things where it's like, oh, that kind of sounds Beatle-esque.
Right.
They're a great.
Hold it there for a second.
They're
I'll
a
get
great
close-up.
band. This is an incredible record. If you haven't heard this record, I highly recommend listening to it
Okay.
because it is fantastic.
Hey, thank you, Mike Laser.
No, that's a great album.
I've never
a hell of a cover.
Yeah, that's why I want it.
You've never seen this one?
No, obviously.
wow.
Ringo Starr. What year was this?
With Gort. This was
Gort. No kidding.
1974.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Snookeroo's on here. The No No song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Okay,
Black-
and this is
This is the Black Flag Louie Louie single with Damaged 1 on white vinyl.
wow.
10-inch record.
10-inch record.
Excellent.
Jeez, white vinyl. Never saw that.
Pretty cool stuff.
Wow.
It's when Des Cadena was singing with them. Yeah.
All right, this was the Stones, right? Which album?
My favorite Stones album, their Satanic Majesty's Request, original pressing with the lenticular cover.
Wow. Yeah, I'm getting reflection. There we go. And that's like in 3D, right?
Yeah.
Looks so
Which when this came out in 67, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that and then all the songs there. This is such a good album. I love this record.
Huh. Wow.
And this
Cool.
just the first pressing just had the lenticular cover.
Right.
Which, you know, if you look hard enough, you can find.
Oh, yeah. Go. All right, what is this now?
Beatles Magical Mystery Tour, the original version. It was just a double 45 pack. There's two 45s in here. This is
Wow.
a original Parlophone pressing from Italy. It's an Italian Parlophone pressing. This has the book and everything in it, just like the regular 12-inch record, but only half the songs.
Wow.
Because these are all the songs that are in the Magical Mystery Tour movie.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Heart Full of Soul.
Wow. Picture sleeve is very rare.
More picture sleeves.
I see, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Picture sleeve when Jimmy Page was in the group.
Wow.
More Yardbirds. I'm a man. No picture sleeve. That. Blues Magoos.
Jeez.
What's that? I don't know what the hell that is. Downtown, just like in Lost.
Pat Clark.
Yep.
Yep.
Herschel Gordon Lewis 45, which he recorded in Cleveland.
No kidding.
The trashy, terrible scumbag G.G. Allen.
God. The Queers.
The Queers and Stinkhole. Just dumb punk rock ones. Daniel Johnston. Where else? Where's the really good ones? A repressing of the Who's first single, I Can't Explain, with the B-side Bald-Headed Woman. Great. Great stuff. More Who stuff. Marianne with the Shaky Hands.
Looks like Decca.
Magic Bus. Yeah, these are the old... There you go.
Right.
Yep.
Wow.
Some of these I bought. A lot of these are my dad's.
Uh-huh.
The Beatles From Me to You on VJ. More Beatles with picture sleeves.
God,
Day
big money.
Tripper, We Can Work It Out.
Big money for these. Apple.
Don't Let Me Down with Get Back. Hard Day's Night, Should Have Known Better. One of my favorite ones, I Am the Walrus, A Logobide. Awesome. Yesterday, Act Naturally. 8 Days a Week.
Jeez.
I Feel Fine. What's this one? Oop, that one's split, but, you know, what are you going to do? Oh, Revolution and Hey Jude.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. And then The Free as a Bird.
Oh, yeah.
45, which...
They made a 45 out of that?
Yeah, I bought this in the 90s.
I never
when,
knew that.
The anthologies were coming out.
Uh-huh.
The awesome Flexi Square record, Billy and the Boingers. I'm a Boinger.
Square?
And You Stink But I Love You from the Bloom County book. Billy and the Boingers bootleg.
Wow.
Another, it's a Paul McCartney one. Yeah, The Mess and My Love. This came with McCartney too. This special one-sided 45. A live version of Coming Up, and the other side nothing.
Wow.
This came inside McCartney too,
Huh.
which is pretty cool. There's more over here.
I know.
More Beatles, Pink Floyd, the Point Me at the Sky 45. Music from the Wall. This is the first official release of When the Tigers Broke Free, in the movie version of Bring the Boys Back Home. And it says taken from the album The Final Cut, which is not. Which is kind of interesting. And it's got this great
Look at
fold-out
that.
cover with shots from the movie.
Wow.
Which is fantastic. I wish I could get that price tag off, but
Oh, well.
that's stuck
Don't-
on there.
yeah.
So I'm not gonna
Don't ruin it.
I'm not gonna play around with it. Gary Newman, 45. Fantastic. What else is in here? Dave Gilmour. Another white vinyl Pink Floyd. Negative Land. The Residents. The 1978 pressing of their cover of Satisfaction
Wow.
on yellow vinyl.
Oh, jeez.
Really cool.
Incredible.
There's lots of Residents 45s in here.
Lots of their albums, too.
Yeah, and I got a lot of Residents albums. The original Duck Stab 7-inch,
Huh.
which is great. The commercial single. It's got 8 songs on there.
God.
One of my favorite Residents records. Look at that. Just like an eyeball. That's got, It's a Man's World and Safety is a Cootie Wootie. Their picture disc of Hit the Road Jack.
Wow.
Which is excellent. The Blue Snake Finger, The Spot. This is such a great song on blue vinyl. 1978. Every time my niece comes over, this is what she wants to hear.
Really?
Put that Snake Finger record on for me, Uncle Mike. That's what she wants to hear. Which is excellent. More Snake Finger. Dog-Faced Hermans. Rush. Dead Kennedys. Nazi Punks Fuck Off. Sex Pistols. Black Flag. More Black Flag. Some Black Flag bootleg stuff. Descendants. Misfits. Jonathan Richman. Roadrunner backed with Friday on My Mind by Earthquake. Which is pretty cool. Really good stuff. What else? Acid Mother's Temple's in there. There's a bunch of Kinks records back here. Some Rolling Stones. There's a picture disc from Satanic Majesty's request.
Wow.
It's excellent. More Rolling Stones. Another picture sleeve. We Love You and Dandelion. And that's about all the energy I
Great
have.
stuff.
Yeah.
Great collection, Mikey.
Thanks.
Great collection. Thank you.